What is going on, people? I am here for, if you couldn't tell by the title, another unboxing. I did a pop-up pack, and I was telling you that they have the same guys do another thing, and it's called Horror Pack. This is what I got. For those of you who don't know what Horror Pack is a monthly subscription service where you can get either 4 Blu-rays or 4 DVDs, or if you want to go crazy, you can get both and add to or bulk up or start a horror movie collection. I think it's one of the better ways to look. Just collect. What they do is they select 4 movies, so everybody gets the same thing. The Blu-rays and DVD packs are completely different, and you're not going to get any of the same movies, from previous packs and stuff like that. So I think it's really cool. Me, myself, I have a bigger horror movie collection. One of the main reasons that I continue to purchase these packs is every month you're guaranteed a Horror Pack exclusive movie, which is pretty much their edition of a movie, either of a movie that hasn't been released before, or it might be on DVD and it's not on Blu-ray, so there'll be the Blu-ray release. I get the Blu-ray packs. So, like I said, it's a movie that I won't have in my collection, probably won't have in my collection, and it's one that hasn't been released before. So that's pretty much what I get my pack for. Every so often I'll get, some I haven't gotten before, but a lot of the times, because my collection is bigger, I'll have 2 or 3 of the movies. But usually what I'll do is I'll keep the movies on the side, and when I do have a giveaway, I'll give them away. So anyway, what Horror Pack does is they have a whole bunch of social media. They got a Facebook fan page, they got a Twitter, they got an Instagram, and on their Instagram, like I said, they might put it everywhere else, but I know on their Instagram they put out 4 clues for the 4 movies that will be in that month's pack. So pretty much what I do is I'll read the little clues, and then I'll try to guess from there. So one of the first one is for the February Blu-ray pack, 407 Screams Ago. So that kind of sounds like a political thing, it being, February and President's Day and stuff. So 407 Screams Ago. I'm going to guess, I think there was a movie called President's Day, or something with Abraham Lincoln or something like that. I'm going to say President's Day because that's what I think it might be. So I think that was the name of it at least. So I'll go with President's Day for that one. The next one is This Twisted Award winner pits a gang of outlaws against demonic rockabillys. Demonic rockabillys versus a gang of outlaws. It doesn't sound familiar, to tell you the truth. Rockabillys. I don't know. That one I do not know, and I don't have a guess for it. So, the next one is a student receives otherworldly help to punish his tormentors. I have 2 guesses for this, but I don't think Death Note. But I think that was just a Netflix exclusive type movie or something. So I don't think that has a Blu-ray release. So I doubt it. And the only other thing I could think of is possibly Evil Speak. That's a Scream Factory release. I'm sure it's been released otherwhere, but I always see it on Scream Factory, but I've never picked it up. So that'll be cool if it is Evil Speak. So I'm going to go with Evil Speak. And the last one is one of the most suspenseful horror movie novels of all time is brought to life by a true film icon. This one sounded like The Shining to me, to tell you the truth. I don't know if they've released it before. I'm going to go with The Shining. So, again, one of the most suspenseful horror novels of all time. I'm going to go with The Shining. The student receives otherworldly help. Like I said, it might be Death Note. I doubt it, but Evil Speak might be the other one. This Twisted Award winner pits a gang of outlaws against demonic rockabillys. No idea for that one. And then, of course, the last one is 4 score and 7 screams ago. So I'm going to go with President's Day, or I I think it's got something to do with like Abe Lincoln or something like that. So I'm going to go, I think it's like President's Day. I'll say President's Day. Could be completely wrong, but so what I do, well, what Horror Pack does is they put the movies and stuff in this nice bubble wrap and stuff, so they stay nice and safe. But before I show off what's in this box or in this bag, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and of course hit that little bell button, you know, so you know when I do upload all my other content and such. So I got all the movies here. I'm going to pull them out one by one, and then I'm going to you know, try to put it through to you know, put it to the what do you want to call it, the clue that I totally forgot what I was trying to say, but I'm going to try to match a clue to the movie. So anyway, actually maybe the Rockabilly one might be the Horror Pack exclusive, because that doesn't sound familiar to me. So I'll go with this one first. Actually, this one feels different, so that might be the Horror Pack exclusive. Whatever, I'll pull this one out first. Okay, so ooh. All right, I do own this, but I don't own this on the Scream Factory release. So this is, I'm guessing, the adaptation, the horror novel turned, you know, into a movie by a, you know, a great director, of course, Stephen King. And the movie is, it's not The Shining, but it was the other one I was guessing, and that's Misery, with Kathy Bates and James Caan. And I'm actually really excited to have this. It's got a slipcover on it, looking like it's a little, you know, bent in, but whatever. So this is an addition to my Scream Factory collection, so that's pretty cool. So Misery, I do have it, you know, on a regular Blu-ray, but I am excited to add this to my Scream Factory collection. So that is the horror icon, or the horror novel turned into a good film or whatever. This is okay. So I was right with that, and it does have Abraham Lincoln, and it's the Horror Pack limited edition Blu-ray. Hail to the Chief, or he'll hack you to pieces. And I do remember this a long time ago, and it's put out by Chris LaMartina, and it is called President's Day. So this is the Horror Pack exclusive. So I'm guessing it never had a Blu-ray release, so this is their release. And it's campaign season, and the students of Lincoln High are buzzing about who's going to be the class president. But when a psycho dressed as Abraham Lincoln, see, I knew it was Abraham Lincoln, starts hacking up students, the candidates must run for their lives. One by one, the mighty Lincoln lambs are being slaughtered by the merciless maniac in a stovepipe hat. Everyone is dying for a vote. And it looks like it's got a whole bunch of special features and stuff on it. So that's pretty cool. A blooper reel, blood on the campaign trail, making a President's Day, audio commentary, the original and retro trailers, and it looks like they were thinking about or possibly doing a sequel, President's Day, to a fake trailer. So yeah, President's Day. So that's one I got. Okay, the next one I pull out is, okay, here's something I've never heard of before. So this is a new one to the collection, from the producers of Halloween and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's called Violent Kind. I've never heard of this movie before in my life. So what is this? It says, brace yourself for an unrelenting new horror classic that's scary, rough, and willing to break the rules. Your life will never be the same when you meet Violent Kind, a ruthless pack of unstoppable psychopaths terrorizing the world, the wilds of North California. Now they have their eyes on young Cody, a member of a notorious biker gang whose ex-girlfriend Michelle, Scream Queen Tiffany Shepis. So Tiffany Shepis is in it. Turns up hysterical, drenched in blood, and carrying a dark, terrifying secret. Unrelenting and wildly unpredictable, this acclaimed shocker from the Butcher Brothers, directors of the horror hit The Hamiltons, shocked audiences at Sundance and take you on a wild ride you'll never forget. So this one has deleted scenes and making of featurette. Okay, so I'm 3 for 3 of movies that, well, I own Misery, but I don't have the Scream Factory collection. This one I've never even heard of before in my life, so this is a new one to check out. And I've heard of President's Day. I remember seeing it, but I never owned it. So that's President's Day. So the last one I'm guessing is the otherworldly thing helping out the... I'm guessing that's the gang and the Rockabillys. I'm guessing, because it has a gang and stuff. So I'm guessing this would be the student with the otherworldly help with terrorizing the kids. So let's see if this is Evil Speak. That would be good. I don't own it, and it'll add to my Scream Factory collection because like I said, I think it's on Scream Factory. So we're gonna pull it out, and no. Okay, I do own this one. This one is actually really good. I definitely enjoyed it. I actually bought it from a buddy of mine. Stars Grace Phipps, Sierra McCormick, Spencer Breslin, Ronan Rubenstein, a vicious, poignant new take on a supernatural slasher. So this one is actually a ghost-like story at a camp. I didn't know they were students. I thought it was like a camp or something, but this is Some Kind of Hate. This one actually was really good. Like I said, it's like a ghost story, but relentless bullying has turned Lincoln's life into a nightmare, but soon he learns the true meaning of terror when he's sent to a remote school. Okay, so it is a remote school for troubled teens, and the harassment starts all over. Only this time someone is watching a teenage girl named Moira who was driven to suicide by vicious bullying years ago. When Lincoln accidentally summons Moira from the grave, he unleashes a vengeful and unstoppable force on a mission of blood-soaked revenge. Hell on Earth and a new meaning of this gruesome shocker, guaranteed to please anyone and every type of horror fan. So this one, like I said, is really good. I actually do have it with a slipcover. So own this one. Don't own the other 3. So I think this pack is definitely a win for me. So again, the horror pack exclusive President's Day. This is Violent Kind. So again, one I've never even heard of before. Misery, this Scream Factory collection, and Some Kind of Hate. So I definitely made out with this pack. So again, they do have a whole bunch of, sites and stuff, and Instagram, and I'll leave the link to the site where you can purchase this. Again, it is a monthly subscription service. You can either buy 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or a year. And then if you get the year, I think now they have the glow-in-the-dark Frankenstein, the Universal Monsters, the Frankenstein DVD with the glow-in-the-dark cover. So if you just by signing up for that, not only will you get each month cheaper. If you sign up for 1 month, it's $24.99, and then it goes down to I think $21.99 or something like that. If you order it for the full year, instead of paying $24.99 or $24.95, I think you'll be paying $21.95. Plus, like I said, you get that extra movie, and then the DVDs. I don't know what they're priced because I don't buy the DVD set. So that is Horror Pack. Again, just check the description and everything for everything I talk about, because all the information will be there. So if you enjoyed it, like I said, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you did enjoy this video, and of course, so you know when all my other stuff does come out, so you can be, up on top of it and be the first one to see it, hit that little bell button, and yeah, I guess until the next time, I'll see you guys.